Hello, brick sculptors, and welcome back to Brick Sculpt. This is Chris, and welcome to part 4 of the bank mock. This is where we left off last time, and as usual, I'm going to start with doing some corrections from what I don't like about this before I start adding on new. In this episode, I hope to accomplish getting the facade fixed. I realize I don't like the windows being shorter on the third floor. And I did come up with some more of these tall ones. So I'm going to expand this to make it the same height as the other floors. I'm not still in love with this. I might change that around a little bit too. And then maybe add some detail. I might save that for the next video. And I'm also going to boost this floor up. On the first floor, I've got a pretty cool look here over the window. And I want to do the same thing up here, but I need to make the whole building one taller, or the story one taller. So I'm going to boost up the second story by 1 brick. I'm going to boost up the third story by 2 bricks, making the whole thing taller. And then we'll start working on a roof. As for a roof, I kind of have this idea of building like a skylight, a glass roof. I want to use these airplane wings just because they're good filler and I don't use them for much anyway. And I'm thinking I can use that to frame out the outside of the roof, putting appropriate bricks in the middle here, and then find a way to inlay a few of these glass panels across the top. So that's what we'll be doing after we do our corrections on what we've already done here. So let's go ahead and get started and see what it looks like. Alright, so I'm pretty happy with my corrections. I still don't love this piece, but I gotta find a solution for that. But it's just filler for now, and I do like it a little slimmer than I had it before. I've got lots more snot pieces on here. Both pieces both stories are taller, so I can start to add a lot of detail. I'm playing around with some ideas. I've got these slopes I'm trying. I'm also just trying a basic cheese slope. Not quite sure what I want to do. I need to order pieces. I'm kind of getting really low on light gray detail pieces, so I'm not going to do a whole lot of more facade work until I order a bunch of small parts, and then I can really, all of this in here is all snot, so I can do whatever I want with this entire section on each story. So as I mentioned in my previous videos, I'm kind of just doing this in real time. None of this is pre-planned. I'm just turning on the camera and letting the creative juices flow. So what we get here is what we get. It's never going to be perfect until hopefully at the end, maybe, we'll see. So just kind of take it in stride. You know, this is just kind of me showing how I build something, and there will be good parts, there will be mistakes. I'm also not totally sure once I've changed this that I like the small windows, so I might make all these big windows, which of course would mean I have to get more big windows. They get quite expensive. This is adding up, but that's okay. So I need to get more windows for that if I want to change it. We'll see what I do there. It just depends what I want to do with this overhang, this awning. I'm debating between just a lot of detail stonework or possibly a sign. So I could also possibly put a sign up here. I don't know. There's a lot of things I'm playing around with there. Let's go ahead and start working on this roof though. Okay, so it has a roof, and I've still got some quirks to work out. I got a lot of facade work to do here, especially up here. This isn't lining up right, so I got to figure out how I want this to work, but I really like how this top ledge works. So I want to keep that general idea the same. You might notice it's different over here. Still not totally sure if I like just the straight or if I want to do these. I kind of like this, but I don't have enough of them, so I'm going to order more of these little round bottom tiles and probably do the whole thing like that. Skylight turned out awesome. I think that integrated really well. I used these T-type pieces. I usually don't have a lot of good applications for those. It's a piece that's kind of newer to me, but it worked out just awesome for holding these on here sideways. And just a little detail on the edges, and I think it turned out great. I might add some detail, like maybe an air conditioner or some electrical units, things like that. But for now, that'll do it. Other plans here. Obviously, I have a lot of work to do on the front still. That's a never-ending project, but I think it's coming along nicely. This side, where I'm going to put this in my city, this side is going to be showing. So I've got a few different possibilities what I want to do over here. One of them would be a large fire escape, which would be pretty cool, especially for an older building, like a black, wrought iron looking fire escape going from this story down to this story to this story. So I think I might work that in. This wall is going to butt up against another building, so I'm not too worried about that looking plain. The front, I might add some lights in here. Need to figure out how I want to best do that. Obviously, all that work. And then I need to do a full interior. Overall, though, I'm pretty happy with my progress. I think it's coming along nicely. It's going to look great in the city. And a big improvement over the last bank I had. So let me know what you think. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave them below. And we will see you next time.